Once again, we find ourselves at a tavern at the edge of the world. Upon entering, we see that our typical adventuring party is already mid-game in some sort of dice game with the bard, one that shares quite a similarity to the story told last time. Perhaps they were inspired to try it on their own. But regardless, eventually the game is finished and gold is distributed as various moans of loss and cries of excitement ring out. The bard leans back in his chair, downing what's left in his drink. Well, friends, today has been fun, but let's get to the story, as I assume all of you continue to arrive for. So, the bard pulls out an instrument from behind his back and gives it a strum. In an instant, the tavern begins to grow cold as magic fills the air and the bard begins his tale. Perhaps it's time you learn more of the Flarkir. We have mentioned them in passing, but they are quite an integral part of Nyrverold. Once the Elder conflict had begun, there were these gods who didn't buy into its reasoning. They believed the violence was senseless, and not something they wanted to be a part in. But the winds of fate are often cruel, for upon the conflict's resolution, the surviving Elden gods exiled the Flarkir for what they saw as cowardice. Flarkir, quite literally meaning false kin. The Elden saw fit that they would see themselves to eternal lives of solitude, banishing them for their choice of neutrality in the war. Most of the initial Flarkir decided to steal away to realms of their own design. Vignir, to Svikheim, where he created devils as his servants. Roll, to Samraheim, where she created demons to embody her rage. Uldar to the Metalvager, to wander aimlessly seeking answers. And Thrida to Helheim, where she could indulge in her fascination of death. Reyna.
That's
Camera's... hold on one second. Camera's got all messed up for some reason.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm Reyna.
How did that
No,
happen?
the fuck you are not.
I am Morgan. The fuck you are.
Craig, probably.
No,
I'm
'cause
fine.
I don't have shown on video
now we're all
participants.
done.
Call me!
Oh,
It's fine.
God.
This is fine.
Are we sure, though?
It's fine. You know, we'll deal with it in a
We can
second.
edit and post.
Yeah, we'll deal with it in a second.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post.
Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Oh, this won't take too long to fix. Anyways, Reyna, you find yourself in an expanse of pure light. Before you stands the angelic figure, head to toe dressed in battle armor, wings of white tipped with gold, who had just introduced herself as Huria.
Yeah, I recognize a Valkyrie when I see one. Or this is obviously some sort of power. I'm immediately gonna fucking kneel and, like, bow my head and be and, you know, show of respect type of thing.
Yeah. You do so. And eventually you hear her voice call out to you again. Stand, child.
I look up and very slowly get back to my feet.
It is good to finally meet you. I'm sure you have questions, and many of them.
You said I recognized her voice from, like, my dreams and stuff, right? Okay.
Yes.
Just double checking. So, you're the one who has been talking to me in my sleep, in my dreams, yes? But
I am, yes. Unfortunately, my domain is that of the in-between. I ferry souls from life to death, wherever their destination may be. It is hard for me to interact with the material realm in any meaningful way. Here provides quite an exemption to that. These ancient magics bind past, present, future, living, and dead.
That is something I've noticed. So I do not understand. I'm. Oh, I should be dead.
You were.
Can't happened. Is that a question you can even answer? I don't.
I am not in charge of restoring your memory. Whatever gaps are present, you'll have to fill them on your own. I can tell you that I saw a great potential in you. As such, after, quite honestly, some reasoning with my current master, I had chosen you to be an extension of my will, and brought you back.
Oh, I I am honored. Thank you.
She nods. I intended on meeting you here today, as I felt I owed you an explanation as to what being what you are entails. As I stated, I bridge the gap between life and death. However, I cannot make the judgment calls on the living to determine when it is their time to die. There are many that do deserve to die, however. The evil, the wicked, the cruel. It is your job to do that. When I cannot, send them to me so that they may find their punishment.
That is that is quite the responsibility. But I'm sorry. This is a lot. I will do my best. I. This is very obviously a great honor, and all I can promise is that I will try my best. If you are the reason that I am alive, then how can I offer anything less?
I know you will do your best. As such, I trust that the majority of your judgment will be self-governing. However, there will be some instances, such as this first task I am to give you, where I will deliver you someone specific that needs to die.
All right.
Your first charge is in Frostwind. That is all you need to know for now. The rest will come.
Again, thank you, and I kind of just bow my head. It will be done.
She nods. My time grows short. But should you ever find yourself in an unfortunate position where you are much closer to that gap between life and death, know that I am there.
Thank you.
She nods again, and the light begins to grow brighter as it completely almost blinds you, and she vanishes from view entirely, and you find yourself back in the celebratory halls.
Yeah. Raina's shaking just a little bit. Holy shit.
Did any of us notice her? Did she just got up and walked to like the door and stood there for a hot second?
I said,
Or
I think I said something along the like, there's something I need to do.
yeah,
But I just kind of got up and walked. I didn't really, I don't think I explained beyond something like that. But something vague of like, hey, something's going down, I gotta check it out.
You
But,
would have
like-
seen Reyna just walk out the doors to this great hall. And Morgan, you would have just seen Reyna kind of walk out of the ruins and then just like blank stare into oblivion.
I'm having
having a
a
try.
wonderful garden party with a pair of mushrooms that I found in the corner. I am partaking in none of this godly bullshit. I'm vibing. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna take probably a couple of minutes to just like recompose myself.
Are you okay?
Sorry. Yes, I am fine.
Did you go somewhere? You have a look in your eye. It's really distant.
I'm not sure I would say I went somewhere. I'm afraid I do not know how to explain it. Give me some time.
Okay. And I return to my seat. No chair. Just me and Floor.
You and Floor have a wonderful time.
Yes.
The world is your seat.
Well, unless there's anything else that you would like to accomplish here in this great hall, we can fast forward to the end of the festivities where everything ends for the night.
Karina's just getting sloshed.
Yeah.
Just getting fucking sloshed.
Save.
So
Okay. Eventually, as you start to reach well into the night, you begin to see all these specters around you slowly begin to fade out of reality, disappearing from view as the noise in the tavern grows quieter and quieter as you begin to see what were once beautiful walls fade into dilapidation, ruins now becoming where once fantastic parties were. And you find yourself back in a quiet night in the Shatter Shore.
oh, I forgot we're in the middle of the goddamn freezing. Oh shit.
Did you guys hydrate okay? You know, after like you come down from like a lot of edibles, you're supposed to drink a lot.
Edible?
Didn't know that.
What?
It's
Please, if any one of you does weed, it's him.
yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, it's a bit more than just psychedelics. Fucking yeah. Ghosts
Oh,
are fucking real.
oh god, no, you're talking about like that one type of shroom that oh yeah, I tried that once, it was not my jam. No. This is just
Only
a
one
little
to like.
sobering. I mean, that we knew was safe on Westwatch. It was kind of one of those things that the halflings knew about. That was kind of hush hush. You don't really like advertise it, but you know the people who have a little stash going around. You know, it's fuck. Have you ever been to a shire? Those fuckers know how to party. It is brilliant. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think the most south I've ever fucking been is with you fuckers.
Oh god, are there any shires in Shattershore? Because my god, we need to go there next. We need to. It's a time, especially during the festivals.
As far as I know, there aren't, right?
Yeah, you can't recall of any shires in Shattershore. Too damn cold.
You fought.
Too
Well,
damn
you've been-
cold.
You guys had fun?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, considering
most
all the
part.
dead people, that's
Yeah.
probably the most enjoyable time I've ever had around
I
death.
did find a new spot I'd like to fucking find at some point.
Yeah.
There's apparently a hill that warrior from the first stage fucking died on. Supposed to have
Oh.
huge historical significance, and I'd like to at least check it out, see what we can find.
Yeah. Do you have an area? We have a map, right? I think we have a
Yeah,
rough
yeah.
map. Yeah. Do you have an idea of where it might be, or
They
I guess
just
we
said,
can ask around for historical.
They just said
hills.
far to the north, right?
Yes.
As far as I know, it's far to the north. So, fuck it, I don't know.
We'll keep an eye out then.
Yeah,
Look for any hills.
might be by Widow's Watch.
Let's watch.
That
sounds fun.
There's, I don't know. There's plenty of fucking hills it could be.
Have you ever done a barrel roll?
The fuck?
Yes. No. You you go on a really big hill. That again, halflings know how to have fun. You get empty barrels and you shove the person in the barrel, and you have a race to see who can go fastest down the hill.
So, I don't know if you know how snow fucking works. That's a
I
good way
do.
to trap yourself in a giant fucking snowball.
That's fair. I guess the hills around here are mostly snow, so I guess that would make sense if you do. Okay, so if we go down south.
I want to try it fucking immediately. Whoever turns into the biggest fucking snowball wins.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Alright, we'll keep an eye out for this hill. We find it, celebratory snowball.
But first we gotta talk to some fucking hoity-toity motherfucker about it.
Oh, yeah.
We need to get to Frostwind first.
Right. City.
What do we need to do for us, one?
Isn't that where the bitch is?
No, she's
Yes,
on the
top.
way. What?
Oh. I thought
Oh
it was...
wait, no, that's right.
Oh,
Where we have to talk to.
Right?
Well,
You were
the
told.
bitch-
We have to get.
told
We have to
that-
get the crest.
Mhm.
We have to get the crest.
Yes, Eskel.
And then
Eskel
Reyna has a
told
special
you
mission
before
that-
he died that their manor up north was near a lake just before Frostwind.
Okay.
So,
So-
probably like
Somewhere in there, more
This-
than likely. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Are we going all the way to Frostwind? I mean, I don't mind. I would love to see the sights because I've never been this far. I've never been in this area.
I need to get to Frost. Let's
Or-
say that then.
okay.
Do we need to? Is this where we're going to beat up that people that you don't like?
No. I do not think they will be there. They might be. They travel a lot. But who knows?
Okay.
But yeah, it doesn't hurt. Again, I'd love to see the sights. And besides, you both are from here, right? Reina, did you say you're from here? Yeah,
That is correct.
So yeah, we can do this. I'm bushed, but I have a lot of questions. Like on the travel day, I want to hear about what it was like growing up here. It is very cold.
You this about it.
Yeah. oh God, you all right.
Also, I have a
Okay.
feeling no offense, Reese, but I feel like your experience growing up here is vastly different from mine.
I'm not sure how to take that, but fucking probably.
No, it is a good thing.
Okay. Did you not beat the shit out of a lot of people?
No.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Oh God, we did. Oh, did
What?
your mother also tell you that you need to make friends by talking rather than
No, my mom was the one who taught me how to
I
fucking.
did not have a
get
mother.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
There's two very different things
Yeah.
that I
Oh,
got
no.
hit with.
Very different
Really?
responses there.
Very different energies.
I am
I'm gonna stand
getting
outside.
I'm getting a little too sober. Let's unpack that a little late. I am going through all
We
that.
don't have time to unpack all of that.
I just go. I just go. It's okay. I didn't either.
I look over to Crag. How was your relationship with your mother? Do I want to ask?
I don't know my mom either.
Oh shit. Okay.
So,
Oh no.
New party name. Mommy issues.
mommy
Mommy
issues.
issues.
No, because I think we all have. Do we
Okay,
all have
Raina
daddy
can't have mommy
issues?
issues.
I
She
think
never
we
had a
have.
mother.
Yeah,
She did not.
two of
Technically,
our
that's
dads
not
are
parents.
gone.
Hey,
Janusmar has daddy issues. Nyrverold has mommy issues.
The duality
We
of
got
man.
both.
The dual-
duality
We got
of
parent issues.
And women in this case.
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Brynja's gonna go and find a dry corner to hunker down and set up shop and sleep in.
And think about her decision.
Yeah, and it's like, oh boy, alright, this is a lot. I'm already having a moment with like, oh wow, okay, there was a lot that happened in the last couple hours. Okay. Okay.
I got drunk, and stuff still happened.
Still happened.
I see. See, we can bully Brynja now.
Yeah.
Motherfucker! Well, that was really insensitive.
Oh god. My mom taught me how to fight. I didn't have a mom. Okay.
Yeah. Mama said
Time
knock
for
you up.
bed. Oh
Sleep
god.
eventually finds all of you.
Yep.
Oh man.
And morning comes. Raina,
What's up?
upon morning, you are awoken with an incredible pain in your right forearm.
Awesome. We love that.
You look and you see, as you wake up actively, you see cuts beginning to appear.
Cool.
As blood drips down your arm, you see a name. Thrain.
Uh-huh.
What was the name?
Good to know.
Thrain.
Thrain.
Thrain, okay.
Really? Like a demigod couldn't just send a note?
The postal
So
service.
I'm sure the
exists.
rest of
Oh,
y'all
no.
are woken up by just
Honestly.
fucking Raina screaming in pain.
Yeah, I'm fucking rushing over.
I got my
I'm
axe.
sure it's a
Duh.
sight of just like fucking blood running down her arm. But she's like,
The fuck?
one moment.
Are you good?
And like once it
Do
like
I need to
finished-
cut it?
No. Son of a bitch, that hurt.
If you start choking someone out with that arm, it's coming off.
No, it is a name. It is the reason I need to go to Frostone.
So
You got that name down?
What?
Said you got that name down?
I feel like there was a
Committed
nicer
to
way
memory.
to do this.
I am
It leaves
not
an
one to
impression.
question a Valkyrie. So, I have not used it a lot, but you have seen me do magic, right?
right.
And I believe I already said that I have not always been able to do that. But
Right.
I have since I woke up from presumably being dead. Yesterday
Oh.
during the festivities, I found out and confirmed, yes, I did die. That is what happened. But I know why, well, and not why exact, sort of, but I was brought back, by the Valkyrie Huria. And it is her job to, ferry those between life and death. And I am to be an extension of her will. So she said that sort of judgment was mostly going to be up to me, but occasionally she would give me specific people. My first charge.
Oh, so you're a slave.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna kneel down and I'm just gonna look at Raina. Now that there's like confirmation, she's like, I died. And now I'm not. I'm just gonna try and like, do I feel anything with my spider sense around her? It's
Nothing.
normal shit.
Just normal.
Just okay.
Spider. Okay.
No, but it is a trade of sorts. She gives me some of her power, and occasionally I am to bring judgment upon evildoers, wicked people, those who need to be frank, who need to die.
Do you know what this one's done?
I do not. I am sure we will find out when we get to Frostwind.
Fine by me.
Alright. If a Valkyrie. We kind of know, we know general, like, what a Valkyrie is, the stories, the
Yes.
kind of, yeah, the generally.
Raina definitely does. She absolutely, like, worshipped the fucking Valkyries as a kid. She was all about those badass bitches.
Oh, yes.
So you're like,
yes!
if it is the will of a Valkyrie, that's... Okay. That isn't... Do you need something for that?
No, I think it will be fine. I'm almost certain it's magical. But,
And is it
I
like
can wash it.
Is it like you have to kill them, or is it like so long as they die?
I would assume as long as they die. I don't think I personally have to be the one. But, for example, if you are all present, and we get into a scrap, I don't think she will be picky about me in particular getting the killing blow, but...
Right.
This is quite an honor to be touched by a Valkyrie.
Admittedly, I am still a little in shock.
Oh,
Otherwise, I
yeah,
think I would be freaking out right now.
I offer
In
my
a good way.
flask.
In a good way. Yeah, she'll take it.
Sun's up, flask up.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's how Brynja starts her morning, baby.
Okay.
5 o'clock somewhere.
But I think,
Rest in
once the
Rest-
sort
Yeah,
of
rest in peace.
shock and I actually sort of process what just happened, I will probably be much more excited, much more lively, but it is a lot.
No. Yeah, also, no. We got a few hours till sunrise. Try and just get a little bit more sleep. And if you're sure that this is okay, I have bandages if you want them.
Yeah, it might be wise to keep the name covered. Yeah, I would like that.
I can also just heal you.
I don't know if that... maybe.
It's worth a try.
Gonna put his hand over the wound and then use healing.
Okay. The wounds seal. There is no longer a gaping cut, but there's still scars that say Thrain on your forearm.
Cool. At least it is no longer bleeding. I think I will still
Is it
take
still
the
painful?
bandages. No. It would be more just to cover. You know, that would I walk into a town with somebody's name on my arm. People might ask questions.
Yeah, cut into it. It's a little bit of a.
Yeah.
Especially depending on how high up they are in this town.
The person must have done something to get the ire of a Valkyrie, so.
That is my line of
Mhm.
reasoning.
Well. Shit, now I'm awake. I'm gonna go for a jog around the perimeter.
What's happening?
Both take your jog. Everything looks clear on this brisk morning. Your lungs burn as you pace around the perimeter of these ruins in the cold air. Unless there's anything else, would you like to get on the road?
I'll just wrap up my arm.
All right. You begin your trek northward. You get to about the base of the northbound watchtower. You can see it's in a pretty similar state of disarray as Cradle's Watch, only maybe used a few times out of the year. It's likely abandoned during the winter, and as of right now, there is nobody in it. And just off in the distance, on just the edge of your view, you can see in the sunlight, on quite honestly a beautiful day for the Shatter Shore at least, the gleaming blue spires of Rhymespire way off in the distance, reflecting the sunlight.
Is that the spire that I've heard all this about?
Yeah, it's cold as shit.
Oh, look. I believe you. That's gorgeous.
You continue your trek. Night and day, eventually you arrive at a point in your travels where you come across a branch in the trail that heads off to the east. This very well-kept pathway that heads towards the lake, where off in the distance you can see just a little dot of what appears to be a property on the lakeside.
Right, let's fucking do this, and I'm just making my way down the path immediately.
I'll follow behind.
You make your way forward, and as you get closer, you see before you this incredibly lavish property. These stone walls line the exterior where you can see these pristine hedges that have been perfectly squared on the inside and outside. At the entrance, there's a gate where 2 guards are currently posted up, and just beyond that you can see the top of what appears to be a very large building. They notice your approach, and one of them holds out a hand. Hold, what is your business?
We have a letter, right? Or
Yeah.
I think
we
so.
having
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we just showed it to her that one time, but we kept it, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna show it to him.
Sooner than she was expecting. Oh, come on in. And the guards open up the gate, and one of them stays outside as the other guides you in. Entering the property, it's even more lavish. There seems to be just this magical aura about this place that seems to keep everything in a very specific state regardless of the season of the year. There's fountains spreading throughout the property that are still flowing water through them. There's plants from different times of year that are lively as always, even in this dead winter. Everything is down to every little minute detail perfect. And in front of you, you see the massive mansion itself of the Marrow's property, just as impressive as the rest of the manor's property itself.
Unnatural here. I don't like it.
Yeah. Something's fucking clean for too long. You know, something's going on.
Let's just get this over with.
The guard leads you up to the door and lets you inside, where you're kind of let into a small immediate foyer that's got some chairs, as well as lavish rugs and candle lighting. Different paintings hang up all around the place of landscapes and figures you're not familiar with. The guard kind of directs you to take a seat. He makes his way over, and there's a set of double doors not too far down on the other side of the foyer where he gives a heavy knock. You can just barely make out a voice that calls to him to enter, and he pops his head in, says a few words before he closes the door again and heads back out to you. Right, it'll just be a few minutes. She'll see you here shortly. She's currently seeing someone else.
Right.
And then the guard just kind of takes a step back off to one of the corners of the foyer to lean against a wall.
While we wait, I'll just turn him. What's your third favorite color?
Oh my god.
My third favorite color?
Yeah.
Why would you ask someone what their third favorite color is?
Well, because their first is the one that they just think is pretty. The second one is the one that has deep emotional meaning to them. But the third one is always some weak-ass motherfucking color choice.
I don't know, orange?
You don't seem like an orange person. Like, good to know. No, I'm just
He
gonna
just
let
kind of like
Ri-
looks like, what?
No, I'm just gonna Riker sit in the chair, just like swing a leg over and squat.
After a few minutes go past.
What?
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, what's your third favorite color, Reese?
Shit brown. Can't tell you why, but that's the third favorite color.
I don't know if I want to know why. Fair.
Eventually, you hear the doors open as you see a figure step out. This very well-dressed gentleman, a bit on the skinnier side, but still, you can tell he's toned. Dressed in these fine furs and robes, graying hair on the sides, slicked back on top. Very, very noble sort of way that he carries himself. And he looks to all of you before continuing on his way out. And the guard just kind of like motions for you to go in.
Yep.
You make your way inside, and the doors are closed behind you as you enter what appears to be this large sort of office. Decorated along all the different walls are various paintings. At the back is a large shelf filled with different kinds of books and curios. To one side you can see another shelf that is also lined with probably incredibly expensive wines. In the middle is this massive, very, very finely crafted and polished desk where you see theory sitting behind it, kind of in the middle of writing something down on a piece of paper.
Oi! We're here for the shit.
Right. A bit earlier than I expected, if I'm honest.
May I ask why?
She kind of looks up. You adventuring types aren't usually so poignant.
Well, we didn't have a lot to... Fuck the cat! Right, we probably should have taken more time.
Just kind of raises an eyebrow and goes back to writing. Bren, if you please. And you hear a side door to this office open up, and you see a sight that shocks all of you. A figure that looks almost exactly like Bo. Very slender frame, otherwise fairly androgynous. Much longer hair that's kind of pulled back in a ponytail. And they make their way out. Yes, Lady Mara?
Did she said Bren, right?
Yes.
So when she said that, Brynja very visibly tenses up and there's like a look in her eye, and then seeing Bo is like not Bo. She relaxes, but at the same time, then it's like the fuck.
Okay.
The crest, if you please. Of course, my lady. And Bryn gives a low bow before heading off through the side door again.
So... he's... not Bo.
She's none of your
Are they
business.
Right. But... that's the third person with the same face we've seen. So...
I didn't think you'd made it down south to our family's library.
Cool. Yeah, Reese is just gonna
Yeah.
shrug.
Okay, filing that away.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you gave Vernick my best. While Bryn fetches the crest, there was another matter I wanted to discuss. And she kind of just looks to all of you. There's someone you're looking for.
Oh?
Her eyes kind of drift over the whole group, and they kind of hesitate on you, Brynja. Perhaps I can help.
What kind of help are you offering? And how do you know of such... What? Do I want to know how you know such thing?
I didn't, quite honestly, until you just confirmed it.
Oh, shit.
We have an extensive spy network in all of the various holds. Our spy masters know who comes in and who comes out of note. If you're looking for someone, they can help. Of course, it wouldn't be free.
Sounds what I expected. And, what kind of price are we talking about here?
I need you to find and capture someone for me. Are you familiar with the blood rats? All of you can make common knowledge rolls if you'd like.
I was gonna say, I'm like, does that mean any fucking thing to me?
And that's still with the D6, right?
Hey!
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
If I don't rub it on the floor.
I got a 5.
7!
Uh,
4.
Yeah.
So Reyna and Morgan, and then Craig, you said you got 5 too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Crag as well. You've heard of the Blood Rats. They are an incredibly reclusive group of assassins.
Shit.
They are the ones that you turn to when you need someone dead and you know they will die.
I've heard of them.
Excellent. Then you know that their reputation precedes. If it brings you any comfort, no, I'm not looking for anyone dead. I'm looking to... If I wanted someone dead, I'd be able to contact them in my own right. What I want is something different.
Right. Which would be?
You are to go to Frostwind. Should you wish to partake in this. Underneath Frostwind, it's a place called the Underkeep. It's a network of tunnels, sewers, passages, all that wind throughout the city and connect to various exits across the hold. This is one of the places that the Blood Rats operate out of, not to mention a few other guilds. There is where you'll most likely find one of these Blood Rats. Do not care who, do not care which Blood Rat. I just need one, alive.
So you're not looking to hire them, you're looking to capture one
Correct.
and bring them here. Okay.
You wouldn't have to deliver them here. Just deliver them to my spy master and they'll ensure that they arrive.
And how will we know who your spy master is?
You'll be able to find him. You'll be able to find him just underneath the Iceflow Inn. There is a tavern keeper there. Goes by the name of Astrid. Ask if you could see the back goods and slide her a few gold pieces, and she'll know what to do. If you brandish that crest once you've arrived where she'll take you, my spy master will find you.
And I'm assuming asking what you want an assassin for when you can kill anyone as you please is outside the question.
Right, none of your business.
And I'll just turn to Brynja.
Could we have a moment? Is there a place?
Please, but make it quick. Bryn should be back soon.
I don't want to drag you into my shit. Unless you all have someone that you would like to look for. This is risky, it sounds like assassins.
Don't make this deal. You'll be giving more than you think you're giving.
If someone who can kill however she wants an assassin, it's not just to continue what they've been doing.
I look to Crag and Rena. We have a thing going on in Frostwind. What do you think, Crag?
I think that borrows a bunch of snakes. Any job for them is not worth doing because it's a lot bigger.
I appreciate your offer, ma'am. I must respectfully decline.
Very well. I'll find someone else to do it then. The door opens and Bryn comes back in. And Theory holds out her hand and Bryn slips the crest into it, and she kind of holds it up so you all can see. It's a very ornate crest that's gilded in bronze with these silver filigree along the sides. In the center is this sort of magical, it looks like a magical swirl, kind of as a decal. And then there's writing in Elvish around the edges.
Yeah, I don't speak Elvish.
What
I
does
do.
it say?
I do. I speak it.
It says, "Let it be known that the bearer of this crest is a friend of the Morrows."
Nothing fun. Boo. Okay.
Wants to hold on to it.
Not it. Actually, no. Just kidding. I'll take it.
She passes it over to you.
Put it in my bag.
Right, so that gives us access to facilities.
If you're looking for a specific facility, it will get you access to our family's library and museum down south. But otherwise, it is a token that may assist you in getting places maybe you shouldn't be, or getting out of situations you shouldn't be in.
Appreciate that. This is, thank you.
Don't thank me, thank my brother.
Wish we could.
I haven't seen. In her head, she's just thinking, okay, no, yeah. In her head, she's just thinking, if I see him, I'll say thank you, but I haven't. I don't want to. Okay, cool.
Anyway, can I yabba dabba do my way out of this hellhole?
Yeah,
Yep.
we going? No.
Thank you
can
for
we-
your time. I'm leaving, knowing
Go.
looking at the trail of mud I have left behind. You know, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
On your way out, you see there's already a servant standing there with a broom.
I actually might stay for just a second after everybody else goes.
Craig
Okay.
also wants to stay.
I'm sick.
Oh
my God.
I'm
Both
out
you
of here.
stay as Brynja, Morgan, and Reyna all take their leave.
Yep. Bye.
Theory currently is she went back to writing as soon as the first people turned to leave, and she's not looking at you right now.
Right, so I had a question, and I figured with all your resources, you might be the best chance I have at getting answers. It's more of a curiosity at this point, but I heard there's a hill that some warrior died on during the first age. Supposed to be somewhere up north. I wanted to see if you knew where it might be.
I'm not a library. She doesn't look up from her writing.
No. Well, no, just clap Craig on the shoulder. Good fucking luck.
All right. So Craig's gonna try to talk to your brother about this, and didn't quite go the way I wanted. And if I'm being honest, I don't think it's really gonna go much better here. But so I'm gonna try a different approach. Are you happy with the state of the Morrow's family, with your brother being murdered?
She like stops writing for a second and looks up at you, her piercing blue eyes, like, seemingly staring straight through you. What do you think?
I mean, no one likes to lose the brother, family member. But I can't help but think that maybe the family's not being seen in the best way. And I think one way to combat that is to maybe improve your image. And
Why?
if we're talking about what happened back in Stillview, there was families starving out there, doing backbreaking for hours and hours for pennies, all being employed by you.
Being employed by my brother, who decided to stretch the resources I graciously provided him thin by hiring more than he was supposed to.
Okay. Is this the same for all your other employees?
Everything I do has a purpose. I ask you again, why should I care about my image looking better? Does it really matter if they all know the name Morrow?
It matters when people want your head.
Then they can try. And maybe one day there will be no Morrow family left.
So, are you just gonna keep doing this until you hoard all the money in the world?
We don't hoard
And
all the
then
money
you
in
die.
the world. It's a legacy. And you're not the first do-good, goody-two-shoes cleric or messenger that has come in here to try to sell me on your high horse. So please, I don't even own a stable. Leave.
He's gonna turn around and be like, one of these days, there's gonna be no one left for you to order. Except yourself. And then he's just gonna walk out.
You do so. You feel her eyes on you the whole time as you leave. You meet up with the rest of your group.
Just became so unearthly attracted to Crag.
For real! And Crag always does this shit when we're like not around. He did do the one in front, like he's a freaking. I'm like, damn, people's hero.
Yeah, I love
God
Comrade
damn.
Crag.
Like it's
Comrade
scary, and I
Crag.
love. Comrade.
There's like a word game in there somewhere. I'll figure it out.
I wish you luck. Oh, fuck. So, I'm guessing we're all...
Cragrad just sounds like he's cool.
Cragrad.
Yeah, I imagine everyone kind of just like waited in the foyer until everyone
Yeah.
joined.
Ah, you missed 1 point. Just one minor detail.
Oh no.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
I want to start a fire.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do
You
that.
can-
But I do want to start a fire.
Morgan wants to.
Oh.
No, that sounds too much like.
No. No, absolutely not.
No. Crap.
What does it sound like? What's the joke here? Oh, sex.
Yes, Julian.
Oh.
Right.
Oh, you should go with that name.
Well, I was gonna say it sounded like comrade.
Oh, see,
I thought
you
that
went the
was the
correct
point.
route.
Yeah.
You went on the road. I went into the gutter. So that's where our brains went.
Correct.
Anyhow, Yes, I am leaving this place entirely intact without any burn marks. Happy?
Right. Back
Yes.
on the fucking road! We forgot to turn the cart back, by the way. This my
Do we
fault.
still have that? Did we leave it behind? Where is it? Or did we come in
I-
on it? I forget.
took
I've
it
been
with
walking.
me. Yeah, no, I've been carrying it.
It's been like a month. I don't think that they're going to be there if we ever go back.
Fuck.
So, I mean, we gave them a shit ton of gold that they could buy like 5 carts easy with stuff to spare. So, I think we should be
Right.
fine. Besides, we got arrested, so you know, shit happens.
Oh yeah.
At this point, they probably
Yeah,
think
that
we're dead.
happened. Yeah, they could think we're dead.
I scratched my cheek with my gone
Your
pinky.
prosthetic pinky.
Right,
Well-
okay, so are we
Fucking Frostwind.
the first one? Okay. I didn't like that. That was a bit of a no. I don't want her knowing any more than she needs to, which is the thing.
One day.
Also, do we want to ever go see this library? Sounds really interesting.
Oh, fuck yeah. I absolutely want to fucking see that library.
Why?
Well,
I mean, apparently that's where all these bows are coming from. We can go say hi to this Vernick fellow.
yeah, I was about to say, are we like out? Like, are we out of
I
the
would-
manor by now?
I would
Yeah.
only have started talking this if we were like on the road. That's
Okay,
only
yeah.
when I would start talking.
You would
about
also
it.
recognize
Yeah.
the name. The name Vernick is her younger brother, Vernick Marrow.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Okay,
Yeah.
so
Add 'em
Vernick
to the
is there
list.
At the, Vernick
So-
Marrow.
So,
Add him to the
part of the
list.
reason I want to go there, right, is I said 3, and she assumed it was at the library.
Yeah.
Meaning, the person we saw not on the radar.
And yeah. No, so that is very. I would love that. After our business in Frostwind, and I need to make sure that I follow up on my. I think if we wanted to keep traveling together, I would love to see this library. It sounds amazing. We didn't have that many libraries around the.
Yeah, we can head south.
I don't think I've ever seen one actually. I've
Feel
only
like
heard
that
of them.
feel like at the very least, Morgan might have some fun there.
I love books.
Yes, you do. I get that. Yes, you do. Pat.
Yes, you do, buddy.
Just-
Yes,
Yes,
you do.
I like turtles.
Bring just Pat's back.
there, buddy.
There.
You get on the road again.
Yep.
Doesn't take you too much longer of traveling before you eventually find yourself just outside the gates of Frostwind itself. Before you, the massive stone city walls rise up along the beach of the Shattershore. Various chunks of ice drift out in the bay as a good majority of the water just past that has been frozen over completely. Before you, just in the distance on the other side, you can see a lot of the guard towers, and the main keep way at the back itself near the ocean is covered in this deep blue ice that seems to coat the entire structure, almost seemingly being incorporated into the architecture itself. Approaching the gate, you see a small guard patrol that is just kind of giving small glances to people as they come through. Every now and then they'll stop someone and kind of just check their bag and then let them through.
I'll just wave.
Yep.
Hello, officers.
They just kind of look at you and then look past you as you walk past.
Yup. Like, nope, I'm keeping my head down. Hell no.
Yeah, hoods.
I like.
Although I guess it doesn't have to be. People probably don't know who I am this far out.
Yeah.
We should just hold the
Good
seal
for
up
you.
like we're going into Costco.
That's what the Moro Family Crest really is. It's just a Costco.
Yes, it's a Costco membership.
Surprise.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Making your
I
way
feel like as long
inside.
as we don't get stopped, we just can't.
Yeah, making your way inside the city, you are greeted with a site that is quite different from Wintercrest. Buildings here are a lot more spaced out. It's definitely not nearly as populated. Still a city, but it's not nearly as busy. A lot of the buildings themselves are made entirely of either stone or mud. Some of the more fancier buildings seem to have their roofs kind of incorporated with this ice and crystalline structure as part of the building itself. Can I have all of you make me notice rolls?
Ooh, fine.
Sure, we can do that.
Sure.
What is my
dime.
notice? Okay, whew. I was like, it's shit is what it is.
Yo.
Yo!
Okay, not as good as I was hoping. 10.
11.
Oh,
got
5.
a
God, you
7.
guys notice everything. I don't. And I thought I rolled well.
You all rolled pretty
I mean,
decent.
one of my dice exploded, so
Yeah,
Mine too.
you all rolled pretty decent. Making your way around town, there seems to be a much more noticeable difference in the disparity between people here. You see a lot more homeless on the streets, people begging for food, just more downtrodden, and those who look just like they haven't eaten in a long time, haven't had the chance to take care of themselves. They're
Are there
This isn't this.
any kind of trees around that might bear fruit or bushes or something edible?
There are not many plants around here. Those that are around are all dead.
Okay.
They did. It's winter.
It's
It's hard.
It
They
is
are all-
January.
Well, is there I wonder if there's anything that has like some sort of edible roots? No, nothing I can see.
Oh, okay. Let's see. How about? Shoot, I don't even know what roll this would be. Making an argument for the roll.
I want to make a spell casting roll because what I want to do is I want to use ensnare, the trapping I had, which is also entangle. It's usually used to impede people's movement, but I want to use it to expand and increase roots and distribute them amongst people. So I'm arguing spell casting.
Okay, I'll allow that.
I got a 7.
7. You do see a plant nearby that has roots that are edible. It's not incredibly nutritious, but it fills the stomach.
It's something. I want to use. Hold on, let me doubly sure I'm doing this correctly. I want to use ensnare. And how big is this area? Like, there's a shitload of homeless, right?
I mean, it's just something you notice more kind of in the alleys and along the sides of buildings. It's not like they're flooding the streets, but
there's a noticeable number
Yeah.
of them.
yes.
I want to use ensnare because it can only affect existing plant matter, and I want to upcast the area effect by an extra 3 power points.
Okay.
Which is a large blast template.
Mhm.
And I just want to cause the roots to kind of grow up near them. And I want to just kind of and I want like just a little bit to grow up near me so I can make a show of that I can eat it.
Okay. Make me a persuasion or performance roll.
Hmm.
Okay.
Odin, while he's doing that, how does it compare to the last time I was here? Like, how different does it look, if at all?
It definitely wasn't this desolate.
Cool.
7.
7. There's a couple that get freaked out by roots just suddenly sprouting near them and just run off. But others, they kind of like, they begin to take off and they notice you kind of pick one and eat it. And then some of them immediately partake and trying to bite it, and others are more cautious. Some just kind of ignore it entirely, but there's a handful that do actually partake.
I'm sorry. And I go back to my friends.
Very clever. It's very impressive.
What?
It's very impressive and clever.
What?
Wish people had what you just did with the root. I assume that they didn't just sprout up on its own.
Oh, yeah. I just need a little convincing.
Should be more people like you around
What?
in
Hap-
off seasons and droughts and whatnot back south. You did
I might be a
great.
little chaotic.
What is nature but chaos?
Not wrong. Not wrong.
What time of day is it?
I'd say it's probably like midday, getting a little closer to later in the
Okay.
day.
We make good time.
He's just looking around, just
Whoa.
like a little bit confused.
What is that?
I give Raina some of the root. Do you want some?
No, that is not. I'm sure I looked confused. That is not why I
Is that a
don't
no?
remember it. No, I'm good, but thank you.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember Frostwind looking like this the last time I was here.
Snowy?
Covered in ice.
No.
Sad?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna ask if it's all
Empty.
if it is normally
Desolate.
this sad. So here. Brittany's gonna take one of the roots.
How long's it been since you've been here?
A little bit.
The thing I do not know.
Right.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, so you
So
don't
it's-
know how long? Oh, okay. That's,
I mean, based off of it might be magic too, but based off of how intact you are, I don't think you had long to decompose.
It could be
I
a
don't know.
reason.
This is
but
This is
I was
Valkyrie
going
we're
to say
talking about. Who
Valkyrie,
knows
and I
what
can
they
do
shit.
magic now, so I.
Fair.
But if it makes you feel any better, I never knew that you were dead before, and I can't tell now. So
You don't look dead.
no,
I
you look great.
would hope so. It just makes me wonder though how long I was gone.
Well,
Yeah,
wait,
but
is that
that's
part of
fair.
your cheek always so ashen?
She's just gonna fucking stare at Morgan.
Oh no, it's a birthmark. It's really pretty. I'm sorry.
Like if he tries to like go and wipe it away, she is going to smack him.
No, I was kidding. He's not gonna. Do
Okay, cool.
Right. So, are we starting the hunt, or are we getting drinks first?
We need to do some recon first, figure out
Yeah, it's good to know.
what's happening. So
Do we want to go to a tavern that is not associated with Bitchface, or
I think I would prefer that.
cool? So let's go find one that looks less sad.
See,
And
that's
make
the
sure
problem.
it's not.
There's
They
only
all
one.
look
They
sad.
all look sad.
Oh fuck! There's only
There's
one,
only
so
one.
it is Bitchface's tavern.
God
Alright.
damn it.
Well, she doesn't have to know that we're just people traveling through, asking questions. We could use our special, thing to figure out who this trained person is.
We could.
Or we can just avoid using it. That's possible. Who knows? I say
Although-
I at least need one drink before we start getting into the nitty gritty. This place is goddamn
Let us
depressing.
wait until we know for sure that we need it.
Also, I'd rather not owe that family anymore.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
fair.
think we do.
Yeah.
Not. I think this was the payment. Yeah, that was the payment.
There. Never mind.
Just caution is not a bad thing, I guess.
Fair. Right, fucking drinks.
Always.
You make your way to the tavern, and you find before you a place called the Ice Flow Inn. Unlike many of the other buildings in this space, instead of the mud or stone sort of shape they've taken, this one is wooden. But the roof itself is encased in this small layer of that blue ice that you've seen throughout the city. It seems, for the most part, kind of empty. Making your way in, it's pretty much anything else is unassuming about it. It's what you'd expect in a tavern. Behind the bar, you see this very cheery-looking woman, half-elven. Her cheeks kind of this almost purplish color, almost rosy-like. Her hair white, braided back, and dyed purple at the bottom, in kind of an ombre style. She notices you enter. Oh, welcome to the Ice Flow Inn.
Hello. First up, we want rooms, right? It's probably best get them early so we know.
Right.
If we, do you have rooms available?
Yes, of course. It's sadly been not many customers coming through.
What is that?
I mean, probably time of the year. I mean, I don't know. There's also been like an increase in bandit activity along the roads and stuff. So people might just be scared to travel.
Unfortunate. We didn't see any signs of bandits on the road, right?
None that you saw.
Yeah, none that we saw.
Yeah.
But nothing going on inside of the city.
Yes and no. I mean, the bandits hit supply lines, so it's kind of hard to feed the people in the city if you can't get supplies to the city.
Is anyone doing it? Who's in? Who's in charge? Is the city watch doing anything about it? Because that seems to be a very.
They're doing their best, but we're already spread pretty thin. The steward has taken it upon himself to hire a few outsourced mercenaries to take care of the problem.
Who's this
They've been
guy?
helping. Oh, Terrence Kilgrove.
Right. Okay.
If you hang around long enough, you might actually see them. They like to frequent this inn in the evenings.
The mercenaries that the steward hired.
Yeah.
So they haven't gone and done their job yet. Sounds like.
No, they do. This is just their base of operations, I guess is a good way to put it.
Oh, so they are in charge of continuously going out to try and get rid of the bandits, or
Something like that. I don't know. I just serve drinks.
No, that's fair. Sorry. 20 questions right as we walk in the door. Rooms. How much for... Do you have 5 rooms?
Sure. I think I have one booked right now and 6 other rooms available, so that works out just fine.
Perfect. Okay.
How many nights are you looking for?
Let's start with 2.
I was going to say, do you want to just do 2? Because we've been on the road for quite a while. It's kind of nice to have a bed for
Sure.
it.
Sure. Okay, 5 rooms, 2 nights. Let's say 20 gold.
I look at my purse.
Total. Oh, I got it. Rain just fucking slides 20 gold onto the table.
Thank you kindly.
I'll buy the first round of drinks. How about that?
Don't you have 3 drinks? I'll get the first one.
No, that's Crag. I owe Crag drinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Alright.
How long was it for again?
For like
I don't
a
think
month.
we even a month. Oh yeah, a
shit.
month. We straight up month. All right.
All right. I heard the mention of drinks. What kind of drinks can I interest you in? We've got some local ales. We've got this very excellent Frostwind wine.
Do you
also
have
got-
any milk?
Oh wow, is this what it was like when I freaking started?
Let me check.
I've missed the wine.
She comes
I'm
back
sorry,
after a little
bud.
bit. It's spoiled. So sorry.
Okay, I have to reconsider this.
I'll take one of the local ales, Reina. Sounds
How
like you
much
want
for a again just this fucking hooded figure talking. How much for a bottle of the wine?
For one of the bottles, we'll call it 2 gold.
She gets 2 more gold.
You got any specials?
I mean, nothing really outside of what I talked about. I mean, we've got also some hard stuff. Nothing worthy of noting, just whiskeys, and we've also got some meads as well.
Fuck it all.
Water!
All right.
to.
So
Crag,
we'll
what do
see.
you want?
I'll just take the same thing Brynja said.
So we'll say excluding the wine and the water, for Crag, Reese, and Brynja, it'll just be 2 gold total for you, since you're just getting ales.
Sweet.
Sweet. So I will
Ales and a
pay
mead,
for
right?
Crag's. Yeah, ale. You said local ales. Yeah.
Yeah.
Purse. All right, find a table. I guess, like you said, kind of empty. Maybe one in the corner so we can see people as they walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do notice as you go to take your table, another person in this bar, this large half-orc kind of standing off to the side near what appears to be some sort of storage room door. He's just kind of arms crossed, just like staring just forward, kind of focused on whatever his thoughts are.
That's the special place.
What?
Can't wait to try this ale.
Oh.
Right.
Oh gosh. So,
Rena takes a big old swig of the wine. She has missed the wine. It was her favorite drink. Oh,
It's-
so excited.
It leaves this cold, almost minty aftertaste after each sip. The wine itself is very, very sweet and grape forward. bit on the, like I said, sweeter side. Not very bitter at all. Goes down easy. Leaves a nice aftertaste.
So did you frequent the city often, Reina, that you can remember?
No, we would really only stop in town to resupply food, not necessarily clothing, but supplies, rope, tents, bedrolls if we needed them. Occasionally alcohol as well, but we didn't really frequent towns in general much.
What about you, Reese? Are you a country boy or you a city boy?
Country. Grew up in like a cottage near fucking lumber mill. And then I worked at the lumber mill, pissed the foreman off, had to fucking leave.
Like leave town or just leave the mill?
Yeah.
Leave the town or leave the mill? Yes.
I feel like there's a story behind that, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I guess we'll play it.
I mean, I'm curious if that's what they're having to do. You know, I'm just...
Oh, fuck you. And I'm gonna take 3 sips.
Oh shit.
3 sips down.
Must be a story. Okay, alright. Middle of the day, let's do this.
Jesus.
In the middle of the day, we're getting day drunk, motherfuckers.
It's like 4 or
We
5 by now.
did.
It's fine.
Fine.
I
Alright.
feel like you could take up the duration of an entire episode with how much we've just fictitiously consumed alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like we're still the opposite of Janissar. I feel like Janissar, we never go in the bars, we never like drink.
Yeah.
Except for like very rarely, and now we're just like, we getting crunk every episode!
If this group and the Fianna group ever get together, it's over.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck!
Oh no.
No.
Hey,
Everyone has alcohol
Drinking
poisoning.
battle.
Hey, Fleur will
No.
drink all of them under the table.
I believe it.
Oh,
That's a horrible
100%.
thing. It'll come down to Fleur and Morgan.
True.
And Damos will be standing by with lesser restoration.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so Reese is just gonna be like, yeah, so fuck me. Yeah, so I, like I said, worked at a fucking lumber mill. I did a lot of just transporting. Couldn't fucking work the equipment, it's bullshit. So I ended up just, once I made the logs, I grabbed the log and moved the log, and that was about it. I ended up deciding it was easier just to fucking throw the log, because, you throw it a quarter mile, that's easier than, walking a quarter mile. And the foreman didn't like me doing that. Something about, like, half of them splitting open. It's fucking stupid. So I decided I was going to leave. He didn't want to lose the labour, so he tried to keep me there. I decked him in the fucking face. He lost a few teeth. Told me to get the fuck out.
Why would he be mad at it splitting? Isn't that the point of a mill anyway? You're like doing twice the work then.
Yeah,
Like
but
it-
he was supposed to transport fucking whole logs, but
Ah,
something about fucking splinters. I don't fucking know. All I
it's
know
not like
is
it was
if you can launch it, it's probably better.
Huh. Alright. Well, it was his fault for trying to keep you. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, but kick her back so I can't see my mum. So I just hope that she's beat the shit out of him at some point.
Did she also work at the mill, or you just were really close to the mill?
Nah, she watched over the roads. I mean, she taught me how to punch. She just people started being shitted, she just roughed them up. They fucked off.
Right. Oh, so she was kind of like a guard?
Eh? I mean, she wasn't paid to do it, she just decided to.
Oh. She sounds like a very interesting woman.
Eh? Well, yeah, so, you know, Ulfric can fuck himself. I'm not getting that job back. And I look better anyway.
Well, I'm glad you're not at the mill anymore. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
just-
that you...
He's just like full on leaning back in the chair, probably to the point where it's about to tip.
It's about to.
Oh, the temptation to just...
Down it goes!
Timber.
Well, who knows? Maybe eventually there'll be a new person to run the mill, or, you know...
Yeah, we'll fucking see. Or I get to knock out the rest of Ulfric's fucking teeth.
I was gonna say, if you were to go back to see your mother, I feel like this guy wouldn't be able to stop you.
I'll like stop leaning back and lean into the table, and be like,
Morgan, you do weird fucking magic. Does any of it need fucking teeth?
What?
Do you want a guy's teeth? I can acquire teeth for you.
I have some.
Not for like spills and shit.
Oh, I don't think I've had a use for teeth yet. But I look
Did you
forward
keep-
to having.
I pull out a tooth from my bag.
What's the state of the tooth, Odin? Is it a good tooth?
What tooth did you collect this? Where did you collect this tooth from?
It's probably like the only tooth I could pick up before I was told to fuck off out of the lumber mill.
Okay.
So it's one of Ulfric's.
It probably what if it lodged in your it was lodged in your fist when
Yeah,
you
I got like a
knocked him
little
out, so you
scar on my knuckles.
There's a little bit of dried blood on it, and the tooth itself is kind of starting to yellow, but it's a tooth.
It has a story. I want to reach out. I'm gonna grab it.
Tooth acquired.
Tooth acquired. Item received. Tooth.
Mission success. We can go home now.
Well, that's the wrap,
I
boys.
like
Bring
things.
them home.
I like
wow.
things.
I like things.
Morgan approves.
You see the door open to the tavern, and a man walks in. This kind of lighter brownish hair, flopping to one side, almost down to their shoulder. The other side shaved completely clean, and a single piercing on one ear. It's a very kind expression about them, and the remnants of what appears to be a tattoo kind of sticking up from their otherwise fairly plain clothing. Reyna, you recognize this person immediately.
Oh.
They go and they take a seat at the bar, and they give Astrid a smile. Just the usual, please.
I see the who's that? Looking at
Hold on.
backstory.
I need to.
backstory.
Yep, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, hold on. Wait, how did I design? Oh, fuck!
He takes this large longbow across his back and kind of sets it to the side of the bar, kind of unstringing his arrows and setting them down too. Astrid makes her way over with this plate of grilled. It looks kind of like a fat almost, and then a glass of the frost wine.
Ye old chicharrones. Is it like obvious that Marinia is having a time?
Reyna kind of like freezes for a second, and like she just watches him. So like, is he like trying to figure out if he's part of like this mercenary band or if he's here because they are here.
Maybe a notice roll, I guess.
Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 13.
13. If they're here, they usually move in groups.
Okay. So he's okay. Okay. Then she relaxes like a little bit because then like that means he's part of this mercenary group. Okay, that makes her feel better. She's gonna like, okay. Hold on. The shock of everything is going away. So he just came in and he just sat down, right? Or are they talking?
They're exchanging some small talk here and there as Astrid kind of brings his food tray and a glass of wine.
Okay. Then she's just kind of smile a little bit and put the bottle of wine down and just be like, excuse me, I will be right back. And then she's just gonna stand like behind him with her arms crossed and just wait for him to turn around. She'll even take her hood down.
Astrid
Not like
looks...
aggressive, just like she's just waiting for him to turn around.
Okay. Astrid kind of takes note and looks to him and just kind of, I think you got someone that wants to talk to you. And she smiles and heads off. And he turns around, holding his wine glass, sees you, drops the glass, and it shatters on the floor entirely.
Been a long time, Pipsqueak.
Reyna?
Yeah.
There's something about him, something that looks more mature. How... You...
It is a very long story, I promise you, but...
He gets up and gives you a hug.
Oh, I hug him back, and I pick him up.
You're supposed to be dead.
And I was. As I said, it is a very long story, and I will happily tell it to you, but
No, I mean, Reyna, you were dead.
I know.
We buried you.
She got better.
It's... Reyna.
Brynja chokes.
Reyna, it's... No, you don't know. Reyna, it's...
What's happened?
It's almost been 7 years. We're gonna take a break.
Please!
Yeah.
Please! I need... Holy
I'm
shit!
so far behind on my loans. My credit is garbage.
We'll be back in a few. See y'all then.
You're